Before we proceed with our next presentation, I'm sure many of you are wondering what makes Gerardo Martinez Villanueva such an attractive and gorgeous man. Well, through scientific research, we were able to determine what ingredients exist in this beautiful man's DNA. So here it is, the recipe for greatness. On this very auspicious and rare occasion when we are all gathered to pay tribute to the most generous parent, an ever-devoted sibling, and a caring friend, Gerardo, here's a simple offering for you. You are the most constant lighthouse, and as our anchor to come home to from whichever parts of the world, as your wanderlust offsprings go in the pursuit of dreams and ambitions. Let's bring back your younger days, Gerardo.
Seems the love I've known has always been the most destructive kind.
Gerardo is the fourth child in a brood of 11 of Dr. Jose Villanueva, a dentist, and Amalia Martinez Villanueva. Maternal grandparent, Estanislao Martinez, once the mayor of Baez City, came from Barcelona, Spain, and that's where Gerardo got his Castilian features.
If it were a foolish game, the way the evening breeze may tease a candle flame, the thousand dreams I dreamed, the splendid things I planned, I always built to last on weak and shifting sand. I live by night and shun the naked light of day, and only now I see how the years ran away. Yesterday, when I was young, so many happy songs were waiting to be sung, so many wild pleasures lay in store.
To dream the impossible dream.
From his carefree teenage years, he worked his way through college at the University of San Jose Recoletos as secretary to the father rector. Here he is at the height of his career. It was Tita Teresing, Dad's oldest sister, and her husband, Tito Usper, who was then the head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering of the University of San Carlos, who encouraged Gerardo to apply for a job at San Miguel Corporation in Mandawi City, Cebu. He was hired as a casual employee, and over the years he rose from the ranks until his retirement in 1992 after 25 years of service. Here with us tonight is Gerardo's former secretary at SMC, Tita Ding Santos, and his former colleagues at San Miguel, Tito Arturo Villamor, Tito Willie Descalar, Tita Inda Wantje, Tito Jun Bacalso, and his wife, Tita Cynthia. It was not just all work, but no play for Gerardo. He used to be a mean bowler and was captain of the SMC bowling team. He also joined the SMC Toastmasters Club and was a director of the Personal Management Association of the Philippines Cebu chapter. He helped organize and was elected as the first president of the Association of Management and Industrial Engineers of the Philippines. One of the highlights of his stint with San Miguel was when he coordinated the SMC Mandawi Chorale and won gold over 8 other competing choirs representing the various divisions of San Miguel Corporation. One of the members of this group is Tita Ding Santos, who is here with us tonight.
And the world will be better for this, that one man scorned and covered with scars.
Happy birthday, Gerry. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Lord Gerry.
In 1969, Gerardo, otherwise known as Gerry, was invited by his co-worker from San Miguel, Tito Edwin, who is the husband of Gordina's fellow secretary from Shell, Tita Emily, to attend the town fiesta of Dumanhog, Cebu. Tita Emily introduced him to Gordina. Several months later, Gerry, a deeply religious Catholic and a devotee of Our Mother of Perpetual Help, attended the weekly novena at the Redemptorist Church, and he saw Gordina, the Promdi, otherwise known as from the province, from Dumanhog, and felt that she was the girl he would like to spend the rest of his life with. Was it love at second sight? Gordina was very idealistic, and an office mate once called her the girl with the Victorian hangover. Greatly influenced by her favorite authors, Emily Loring and Barbara Cartland, she was looking for a once-in-a-lifetime sort of love. Gerardo was finally able to worm his way to Gordina's heart with his daily phone calls to Shell, picking her up from school, where she taught evenings, and after her full-time job, where she worked as a confidential secretary, and his weekend 4-hour travel by bus to visit her in Dumanhog. Persistent, wasn't he? After months of relentlessly pursuing her, she accepted his marriage proposal, and on April 19, 1972, her birthday, Gordina and Gerardo got married in Capital Parish Church.
My dad was and still is very lucky in love. He was lucky to have met my mom, and she was lucky to have met and married him. However, my mom may have been the love of his life, but she was not the last. A few years after their marriage, she came to love what mom calls their 5 precious jewels. Our firstborn, Jet, was the first child, first grandchild, and first niece, so it's not surprising that everybody spoiled her. She was the favorite of our maternal grandparents, Ama and Angkong. So here's Jet, the registered nurse from Cebu Doctors Hospital and now working as a nurse informatics at Hoag Hospital. The apple of Dad's eyes, and Mike Therios, sugar and spice and everything nice. Really, Mike?
You knocked me out, I fall apart, and I thought I was so smart. You will come of age with my young nation. We'll bleed and fight for you, we'll make it right for you. If we lay a strong enough foundation.
Gerard is Dad's Niño Bonito. He used to be Mom's big brother's eyes and ears to his younger siblings. How time changes one's personality when Gerard used to be our Dennis the Menace in his preschool days. But he has successfully challenged his extra energy to a strict health regimen to pass rigid selection process to join the elite and prestigious Ironman triathlon in the United States and in the Philippines. Gerard recently got the George Hoag Pride Award, Hoag Hospital's most prestigious honor, recognizing truly extraordinary employees who represent the customer service values of George Hoag II. There's never a dull moment when Gerry is around. We always look forward to our Sunday family bonding lunch with our in-house chef. Gerry brings the family together with his ever-growing menus. As for our family's multiplier in poundage and thickening stomach, we all blame it to Gerry. This creative, multi-talented sibling of ours is now figuratively carving his name at HPA Architects, where he designs golf courses and warehouses for Amazon.com. Last year, Gerry relinquished his single blessedness and lost his heart to a pretty girl from Ormoc, Jojo Malinaw, a nurse who also works at Hoag Hospital.
There's far too much to take in here, or to find that can ever be.
Me. My dad is a man of very few words, few and very soft-spoken words. Contrary to my mom, who yells at us all the time, my dad has always been a cool and clear-headed parent. He never hit us at all growing up. Well, just me, one time, with a rolled-up magazine. I probably deserved it though. Lesson learned. Together with my wife, Susan and I try to raise our kids based on the same principles my dad taught me. It's tough, but at least we try. Oh, careful. Here you go.
That's fuck. There you go.
What is that?
Fuck. Fuck.
No, don't give me that.
Fuck.
May you have auspiciousness and causes of success.
Jenny is definitely Dad's little princess and clearly his favorite. Jenny is Mom's carpool buddy as Mom never learned to drive and Jet and Mike's travel buddy. She dotes on her nieces Serafina and Gabriella.
You always lead from the beating in your chest. May you be treated like an esteemed guest. May you get to rest, may you catch your breath. May the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Whoa.
Jenny also works at the Bush firm and she recently got the Employee of the Quarter award.
Well, here's to the hearts that you're gonna break. Here's to the lives that you're gonna change. Here's to the infinite possible ways to love you. I want you to have it. Here's to the good times we're gonna have. You don't need money, you got a free pass. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it all. I want you to have it. I want you to have it all. May you be as fascinating as a slap bracelet. May you keep the chaos and the clutter off your desk. May you have unquestionable health and less stress. Having no possessions though immeasurable wealth. May you get a gold star on your next test. May your educated guesses always be correct. And may you win prizes shining like diamonds.
Dad is a very lucky guy to have friends who have stood by him through thick and thin.
And I never thought I'd feel this way. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm glad I got the chance to say that I do believe I love you. And if I should ever go away, well then close your eyes and try to feel the way we do today. And then if you can remember, keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for.
Dad, as you had looked back to the past, you had reminisced the good old days represented by the acorn. The sapling as you relived your carefree days in Bae City, your golden career days, your love life and marriage to Mom growing stronger at 46 years. Your life with your 5 precious jewels and their respective lifetime partners and their very own precious jewels. Growing older but younger and fresher with memories among your own family, siblings and friends. Dad, your song is the priceless legacy to us on how you to cope with life's challenges. Self-discipline, self-determination, and self-sufficiency and loving to perfection.
I will